Very good morning. Okay, today we will start with nested for loop. We know that repeated tasks can be easily executed in loop. So, when we use nested for loop, like metric representation of a structure, whenever we represent a structure like matrix, then we can use nested for loop or nested loop. Okay, so like that, suppose 3 rows are there and 3 columns. So this is the first row 0, 1 and 2, and this is 0 column 1 and 2. So this is this represent the row and this represent the column. So whenever we represent the first box, second box and third box, then the value will be 0 0, 0 row 0 column. This will be 0 row and 1 column. This will be 0 row and 2 column, like that. Second, 1 row 0 column 1 0, 1 row 1 column, 1 row 2 column. Similarly, 2 0, 2 1, 2 2. This is the value. This is the value of this box. Suppose we want to print like that A, or you can just write here from 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Look at that. This is a similar structure. If we put the value here, then we can easily understand what happened. 1, 2, 3. So whenever we represent in that type of structure using loop, then we use nested for loop. We use nested for loop. So what the structure of a nested for loop? That is for I in range zero comma 3 for this structure, for j in range zero comma 3. This represent row and this represent column. This represent row and this represent column. If we write here anything, print like that within double quotation A, and print just write down print here. This print is outside of that loop. This is called inner loop. This loop is called inner loop, and this loop is called outer loop. This loop is called outer loop. If we write this print in this outer loop, then what happened? Look at here. first I start from 0, because I value start from 0. So the first is 0. 0 means 0, that represents the row, so 0 row. Then it comes here, J start from 0. J loop represent this, I loop represent this. So I value is 0. Here I write I value is 0, J value is also 0. Look at that, I0, J0. That means the value will be 0, 0. That means the value will be 0, 0. So 0, 0 is the first box. So first box. And after that, it comes here and print A. Next, it can't come here because this loop not end till now. Till now, this loop is not end. So it goes to that direction. We already discussed how for loop is executed. So it goes to here. So I value, again for the second step, I value is 0 because this value can't change. After execution of that loop, inner loop, it goes to the outer loop. It goes to the outer loop. So I value is 0, but J value increase. 0 plus 1 equals to 1. So it checks 1 less than 3, obviously 1 less than 3. So 0, 1, second value will be 0, 1. So the second box, A. This A. Again it goes to the that direction. Again I value is same, but J value increase. 1 plus 1 equals to 2. 2. So the value will be 0, 2. So 0 to this box, and again it print A. Now I value is 0, J value is 2 plus 1, 3. 3 is less than 3. So this loop terminated, and it goes to the this print option. It goes to the this print option. Print, that means it could be a new line. This print used for new line. Why we use this print? Because this row is now end. It goes to the second row, and new line will be come. This is the first line, this is the second line. So it starts from here. Now it goes to the I value. I value now increase. I equals to 0 plus 1, 1. But J value, again it comes here. J value start from 0. So J value start from 0. So the value will be 1, 0. So again here it print. Again these tasks is repeated. So that's why these tasks are repeated. So that's why we use for loop, nested for loop. Yes. Yes, B will be assigned. B will be assigned. Yes, B will be assigned, but here you can change the value. Here you can change the value, print B, and also here we need if condition for tested I equals to 0 or j equals to 1, then print b. You must write down here. You must write down here. Okay. So in that way, these for loops are executed. These for loops are executed. So in that way it will be printed like that. A. All are A. So it will be like that. A. In that way. So it will be printed. Okay. Now I try to share my screen to do this practical. So just look at your screen. You can find this example. Okay. So I'll try to do this. If you use any laptop in that time, then you could do own. Okay. So I will try to do this. Wait for a minute. First open Thony. First open Thony. Thony ID is the best ID for the beginners. Thony ID is the best ID for the beginners. Okay, I will try to do this, just this practical. Okay, I'm sharing my screen now. Can you see my desktop? Can you see my desktop? Okay, so let's start with Thony. Look at here. This is Thony ID. Now you just type here for I in a range 0, 3. Just press enter and press tab for I in a range. Yes, it could be a colon. Okay. Just type here print within double quotation A and just back for print like that. Save the file. It could be another variable, but it could be a I also, because this I also another variable, this I also another variable, because this is a local scope of a variable. So you can just write down I also. So just save it. This is your first time, you just write here J. Okay, it could be better for you. So just type TTT and run this program. Look at that. But here in printf, you just write, look at that, this is a new line concept. This is a new line concept. Look at that. A are separate line, but also in separate form. So if we arrange this in this manner, what to do? What to do? Look at that output. Here is a new line A, like that. But this is not like this. This is not like this. Look at A, 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 sorry, A. Not like this. So what's, yes, very good, very good, comma, and equals to double quotation, like that. Very good. Sorry, now look like that, isn't it? So in that way you can do this. Okay, okay. Now please, now please, I'm now please do this. Please print this pattern. Please print this pattern. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Can you do this? Can you do this? Just simple. Sorry, 1 minute. Okay, Pritam. So what will be the change for that loop? Just nothing. The concept will be so simple, like that. For I in range 1 to 4, for j in range 1, 4, and now that print, the value will be j and equals to double quotation open and close. This will be a colon, and that will be print new line concept. That's the ends of this program, isn't it? Okay, very good, Pritish and Pritam, very good. Okay, now print this one. Now print this one. Very good progress. 1 1 1 2 2 2 3 3 3. Just print this pattern. It's also so simple. Just understand what nested for loop, how nested for loop works. How nested for loop works. Can you do this one? Okay, do it fast, do it fast. Done. Okay. So, what will be the change? So, just look at the previous program. Previous program, we print the j value. We print the j value. So, just change it. For I in range 1, 4 colon for j in range 1, 4 colon print, just print the I value int equals to double quotation print, just like that. Previous program we print the j value, and this program the I value. In that program we just print the I value. Then yes, okay, very good, very good. So that is the end of nested for loop. In that way you can do using nested while loop, or you can use for loop while loop. Okay, so it could, yes, it called nested loop, that is nested for loop. In that way we can do nested while loop, nested for while loop. Okay, clear? Okay, 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 that's the end of your class today. Okay, bye bye.